This season feels like stretching. There are so many tasks to finish, so many people to love and serve, so many dreams stirring in my heart. And yet, if I'm being practical, the numbers in our budget don't quite add up. It's not that we're going without. God has definitely met our needs. There is food in the fridge, there is gas in the car, there's a roof over our head, but the limits in my bank account have become a boundary that I keep running into. And maybe you're there too. Maybe for you, it's not finances. Maybe it's time. You've got more on your plate than you can handle, and no matter how you arrange your calendar, the hours just won't stretch far enough. Or maybe it's emotional capacity. You want to be everything for everyone all of the time. You show up for your friends, you care for your family, you serve at church, but you feel like you've got nothing left to pour out. Whatever the limit is, it's real. And it makes us wonder, how do we keep moving when life feels like a constant collision with not enough? I want to serve. I want to create. I want to risk, to fail, to try again. And I want to get messy and I want to live fully. But the truth is, every one of those things seems to come with a price tag. Sometimes literally, sometimes figuratively. So here's the question that I've been wrestling with. When do we stop waiting for enough and simply step forward in faith? When do we stop looking at the balance sheet and start walking in obedience? We're going to sit with that one for a second. I don't have a polished answer. I'm speaking as a very tired human who doesn't have it figured out. But I think God invites us into those moments of tension because it's there, it's in the gap between what we think and we need and what He's already given us, that the trust becomes real. So, what does Scripture show us about God's provision? Let's start all the way back in the Old Testament. Let's go to Exodus 16. This is when the Israelites are in the wilderness. They've just been delivered from Egypt. They've seen God split the Red Sea. They've walked across on dry ground. You'd think their faith would be solid. But there they are. They're hungry, and suddenly they're ready to sprint back to Egypt. They're grumbling, if only we had died by the Lord's hand in Egypt. There we had food to eat, and we could eat all that we wanted. It just makes me giggle. And then God sends them manna from heaven. But here's the part that always gets me. He tells them to gather only enough for the day. They don't get to stockpile it. They don't get to hoard it in baskets. They are only allowed to get just enough. Otherwise, the food goes bad. Why? Because God is teaching them dependence on Him. Daily dependence that He is going to provide. And that His provision wasn't about excess. It was about sufficiency. They had what they needed.